The wonders of technology on the road. So let's see if I can get things going here. It is a little bit problematic for me because, like I said, I created a mobile setup at the last minute and things didn't really cooperate with me. Sometimes that's how it goes, right? What can I tell you? The world, well, it's complicated. Very, very complicated. And I am just struggling here this morning because that's, just how it goes sometimes. But I am back. We have the proper information. I am in control room, not the studio. And trying to monitor things is difficult because usually what I have in front of me is not in front of me today. So I'm just having a heck of a time. Now, of course, Trump has been complaining already that his guilty verdict is unfair. He's saying it's an unfair trial. But here's the thing. If it's unfair and it was a trial, but you didn't arrive to, participate and actually take part in what was going on in the proceedings that were taking place, is it really unfair? I don't think so. I think it's about as fair as it can be because, if you don't show up and you're on trial, isn't that your own damn fault? I think. Technology is troubling today. I got a monitor over here failing. I've got this monitor not cooperating. I've got just stuff everywhere that's not doing what it's supposed to be doing. But that's okay. Just give me a sec here. See if I can get this fixed up. It looks like, yeah, there we go. I think that's going to work. Okay. See, I'm propping things up and making things happen here. Yeah, Trump didn't mount a defense, so it really is his own damn fault, to be honest. If he decided that he would, enter in a plea of some type and say, yeah, I did it, I didn't do it, that would be fine, but he didn't defend anything. And when they had a chance to put lawyers on the stand and cross-examine, they didn't do that. So, kind of how it goes sometimes. You don't participate in your speech. I thought if he did anything last night, just one of those days, one of those days when you just wake up and feel like, go. If anything, any failings that I have here this morning, doing what I'm doing right now for you folks, let's get all the gremlins out of the way because I have a massive meeting in a couple of minutes, hence the jacket and shirt and cufflinks and the whole bit. As you can see here, I literally have about 50 people I have to tend to today, and I am at the beck call. It's a 12-hour work, and I'm okay. They do take good care of me here when I take care of the board, so they'll feed me well, which I appreciate. Just water this morning. I need to get some coffee. Thanks, appreciate it. This shirt's about 20 years old. See, I'm sweating already. Oh my goodness. We're off to a flying start here. What can I tell you? But I did want to give you a little bit of morning entertainment today. I've got a couple more minutes before I have to jump. We are going to have a replay of yesterday's show that will air immediately after this because sometimes people don't get to see it. So I just figured let's do an instant replay from yesterday. So that way you'll have a little bit more entertainment this morning to keep you rolling along as I try and get through my very difficult and challenging day ahead. Mr. Beaver will be back tomorrow, and I will be in this same location, but hopefully I'll have all these gremlins smoothed out. I tried to get this set up as best I could in a shortest amount of time. Problem was that when I was getting ready to leave to come here, I was missing a component, and it took me a little bit longer to try and get it together. So as a result, I'm a little disheveled at the moment, but I will be fine, and I do apologize. Always want to give you the best show I possibly can. We're here to try and provide you with morning entertainment. Sometimes it's heavy, sometimes it's light, sometimes it's funny, but it's always supposed to be entertaining. And I think that's the important part of what we do is we're here to entertain you and inform you. And that's, ultimately our goal. Inform Canadians and do it in an entertaining manner. Facts first, as always. That's always the most important thing. Truth, facts, getting the point across, but sifting through the garbage. And as you know, there's a ton of garbage. I saw one earlier this morning from Senator, I believe it's Don Plett, who railed on about how Justin Trudeau spent $800,000 with a study to find out what it would cost to fix 24 Sussex Drive. I don't know if that's what his voice sounds like. I didn't bother listening to him. But here's the thing. Justin Trudeau didn't spend a bloody cent, number one. Number two, he's never lived in the house since he was a child. And number three, it falls under the auspices and financial responsibility of the National Capital Commission. And it has for, 50, 60 years plus. So stop being a partisan arsehole, Mr. Platt. Do your job as a senator and be bipartisan. You're there to review bills and legislation and make sure that before they get passed into law, that they are just. You being a hyper-partisan a-hole when it comes to budgeting because you are a Harper appointee, and Stephen Harper did live in the building for 9 years and didn't spend a cent on it after he was told by the NCC, don't move into the building, it's in terrible shape. But you want to harp on about how $800,000 has been spent on trying to figure out what to do with the building. Again, nothing to do with the Prime Minister. Just like the previous Prime Minister who moved into the building after he was told not to, didn't spend any money on it either. They've got nothing. And as a senator, you're supposed to be bipartisan. But he's just another Harper hack. And as a result, he has to throw it in our face and try and make hay out of nothing because they've got nothing. They've got nothing. It's just so exasperating some days. And I don't know what to tell you. I am watching my watch, checking the time because I have people I have to take care of here in just like 5 minutes-ish, which is why it's going to be such a short show. And I apologize for starting late because, as I said, technical issues. Camera's up there, the light's up there, the monitor's flickering. This monitor's not working. So I'm kind of flying blind right now, but I think that's okay because, well, we'll get some sort of audio podcast out of this, and I just want to be in your ears, your hearts, and your minds. I'll entertain you as best I can with the small resources that I have available to me. Okay. You are right about that, Mr. Beaver. The CPC senators have to do the smear job because, it's all pathetic. It just doesn't work. Okay, I do have to jump. I apologize. I have people waving at me right now, so I am going to head on out of here real quick. But thanks to our sponsors, the Miss V Mysteries from Corvid Moon Publishing, CanadianTarot.com, and the Peppermaster. Remember, you can find us on all the places where you get your fine podcasts. And of course, if you scan that little logo right up there, you can send us some money. That'd be great. We do need your money because that's just how we operate, because this stuff is expensive. I've got a whole mobile kit here, which is separate from the pub mobile kit. That's a different one. Yeah, I have more than one. I'm a busy guy and I got to get all the technology together. And hopefully tomorrow it will work 100%. But until tomorrow, I will bid you adieu. And you take care. And I'm going to get on out of here. And there will be another episode, a replay, like I said, of yesterday's episode. That'll be up in about 5 to 7 minutes time-ish. What time are we? 7:25. It's slated to run at 7:20 or 7:32. They'll see you then. Bye.
You are listening to a True North Eager Beaver Media Podcast. The True North Eager Beaver podcasts are proudly brought to you by our founding sponsors, the Miss V Mysteries from Corvid Moon Publishing, your source for science fiction, fantasy, and cozy mysteries featuring a broad diversity of characters. CanadianTarot.com, your uniquely Canadian online eclectic tarot community and forum. And the Peppermaster, hot pepper sauces made from fresh farm ingredients to thrill your taste buds and expand your mind.
So when I say small resources, I'm referring to my bank account, which is why we have the coffee QR code for the True North Eager Beaver. I knew you'd come in with a joke there, Mr. Beaver. All right, gotta go. See you. Bye. Oops, I forgot to turn my camera off.